Okay, hello everybody. Hello. So it looks like we have Paul, we have Bailey, and we have Creeping It Real is here as well. And then we have with us on the stream, who is in costume, we have Pennywise is spooky. You know, I should have had it right in front of me, but Pennywise is spooky. You want to just say, you can say your team's name if you want to.
Oh yeah, Pennywise is Spooky Queen.
Okay, awesome. And you look awesome. And Emma Jane is with us, who won our very first trivia event back in May, which I know some of you were part of that as well. And then Paula, yes, the zombies have won. It's true. It's true, Paul. And then and then, of course, Paula, who was my right-hand woman the last time, she is still my right-hand woman this time. She's going to be helping a lot. And hi, Panda. Thank you for coming and watching. I appreciate it. I know you're not on one of the teams as far as I know, unless you went under a different, because I'm not sure of your real name. So let me know if that was you. But what we're going to do is we're going to give a little bit of a lead time here, just give people a little bit of a chance to come in. And I pretty much almost everybody who told me they were coming is here, but I just want to give some lead time since I know that it's the first time, so people may not already know. And then in the future, for all contestants, if you do want to, once again, be on the stream, that is fine. And the way it'll work is, hey, Susie, the way it'll work is you will come on here, just like we have right now with Pennywise's, and you'll come on here in costume if you want to be in costume. And the way it'll work is when it's your turn to answer a question, you'll just answer through here by saying it. If you're not in the stream, the way it'll work is I will be going around I'll try and do it alphabetically by your team name. So that's what I will do. And I'll ask you, do you want a trivia question that's either 1 to 5 points? We have 8 trivia questions for each one of those, just to be kind of fair, since we have 8 teams, to make sure that each team gets a chance to kind of have, certain levels. And then you'll get 30 seconds to answer that question. We have a little timer we'll have. And then once that 30 seconds is up, you'll be able to answer then, unless you have already answered in the comments. If you get it right, then you get those points. If you don't, then it'll be up for grabs. And so whoever gets to answer it gets to answer it. After we have Aaron got it, zombie tiger.
Yeah.
And so we have 40 total questions. It'll depend on time-wise. I don't want to keep everyone too long, but we will at least do, since depending on how many people show up, we'll do at least a few rounds of trivia. If anybody else, since it is the first night, yes, from Army of the Dead.
It was the only good thing about that movie.
What are you talking about? The zombie tiger was awesome. They just need a whole movie with just the zombie tiger.
Exactly.
But anyway, we'll go around a few times, see where we're at. If we're at a tie, we have a tiebreaker question. I will tell you, this tiebreaker question that I came up with is a very hard tiebreaker question. So I'm even thinking in my head that I may have made it too hard. But if people are really big, enthusiastic zombie movie fans, they might be able to get this one pretty easily. When I put it down, I was like, oh my gosh, Aaron, I think maybe you have lost your mind and come up with one too hard. But so I'm going to give just a few more minutes here. And Paula, are you keeping track of who's all here and the team and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. And the way we're going to do it with my 3 panelists, I'm pointing to the screen like people can see what I'm doing. To my 3 panelists, including myself here, we're going to go around alphabetically with me going last, just like we do on our shows. So Emma will go first and read the first question. I'm also going to give Emma a second here to promote her YouTube channel as well. I know we have Queer as Folk fans, so you'll want to pay attention, Panda, and other people, since that's one of our most popular episodes we have ever done, are our Queer as Folk episodes. So you want to pay attention to that because she has a YouTube channel, and I know she just recently did something on that. So if you want to go over that really quickly, and then we'll get started.
Okay, so yeah, I have a YouTube channel called TV Takes. That's the name of the channel. I also have a Tumblr for it if you want to see everything for it. It's just tvtakes.tumblr.com. I basically just do episode by episode analysis of TV shows, and I started with Queer as Folk, so I released that episode today, and then I'm going to be hopefully uploading some Buffy ones too. So yeah.
Ooh, awesome. We just last night recorded a Buffy episode. We revisited Buffy. We did Buffy like a year ago, and now we have revisited it. So
I've been looking forward to the update.
Yeah. We had, it was a great conversation. We were a little punchy. I will warn everybody on that because we had been up for like, well, not up, but we recorded it so late. And for some people, it was like 11 o'clock at night. So we were just a little punchy. So apologies in advance for that, but it was a lot of fun. Okay. So we have 4 of our teams here. We have Creeping It Real. We have Freddie's Fashionable Sweater, which is Bailey's team. Creeping It Real is we've got Lisa from Creeping It Real here. And then we have got Pennywise's Spooky, who is you're on the screen. And then Paul's team, Something Wicked. So how it will go is Creeping It Real will go first, Freddie's Fashionable Sweater, Pennywise, and then Something Wicked. And those were the ones that everybody that at least said they were going to be attending. I will, since I did fairly say I would give 10 minutes, I'm still going to give that lead time a little bit here, although it is 6:10. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. So once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, Creeping It Real, if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that level, like how difficult you want the question to be. And then I'll put the question up here. It'll be like you'll see it cover our faces. You'll see the question there. And then once, for the first one, once Emma Jane is done reading the question, then the 30 seconds will begin and you can just answer in there. If I see your answer come up before the 30-second timer, I'll just stop the timer and we'll go to that. And once again, if you get the question wrong, it'll be up for grabs for all 4 teams that are here. And if nobody gets it, we'll just put it back into the thing that maybe that'll be like I don't know, people can cheat and try to look it up. Don't cheat. I'm just kidding. That's one thing I'm going to say is please, I know 30 seconds may not seem like a long time, but it actually is a long time. So try to, keep it kosher here and try to cheat. Okay, so Creeping It Real has chosen level 2. Okay, so I'm going to put up a question here. 1 second here. Okay, so Emma, if you want to read. Oh, gosh, I just gave the answer away. So we are let's do that one. Apologies. We're going to go to this one. Okay.
The zombies in World War Z avoid what?
Okay, sorry. I'm getting to the countdown here. Okay, Creeping It, do you know what the answer is? And I'll give you a few seconds here because I know we're kind of behind by a second. So I'll give you just a few seconds here to answer. And if not, I will throw it out to everyone else. Are you seeing the comments? My thing is freezing up on me, everybody. I apologize. I don't know what's going on here. 1 second here. Oh, shoot. What is going on? Okay, apologies. We're having technical difficulties. So, okay. Sorry, my thing is going really slow, so I apologize. 1 second here. What did you see the answer there, Paula? I'm sorry.
She did get the answer.
She did. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, sorry, everybody. Little difficulties there. Okay, so Freddie's fashionable sweater. What level would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'll give her a second here. Sick Eeple would be a really interesting thing. That's going to be the new way we're going to do it is Sick Eeple.
Sick Eeple.
Sick Eeple. 1. Okay, so you want 1. Okay. So let me get to that one. So Paula, this will go to you to read.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the one? Sorry,
It's supposed to be one of.
what is one of the most famous lines in Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah, sorry for the little typo there. Okay. Okay, and Bailey said he doesn't know. So I'm throwing it out to people to either spawn in the comments or Pennywise can also yell it out or say, I know. Just say, I know, or yell or put in the comments. First one gets it. Yep. Okay, Paul got it. Very good. Yep. And let me put that up there just so everybody can see that that is the right one. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so Pennywise, what level would you like?
I'll say 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll read this one. In Shaun of the Dead, how do they get past a group of zombies? Sorry, I'm trying to get to my 30 seconds here. Okay, so Pennywise, do you know the answer?
I believe they hit them with baseball bats, but I don't know.
That is not correct of how they get past the group. So I'm throwing it out. Throwing it out there. I know Paul said he knows this one, but it just depends on whoever types that in there the fastest. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah. So they get past him. They play dead and shuffle, so pretend to be zombies. Okay. So now let's go to you, Paul, to something wicked. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a good way. There's like a zombie crawl here in Colorado, and I don't know if anybody, one of our Colorado people, has ever done it. And I don't know if they do it at other places. Okay, Paul's going to try 4. Okay,
All right.
going for level 4 here. Okay, let me get to a 4-point question here. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Emma, this one's yours.
What is often said to be the first zombie movie made?
Okay, let's start that countdown. And Paul got it correctly. It is White Zombie. So yes, so Paul did get it. There we go. Okay, so now we are going back to Creeping It Real. So since Creeping It Real, you went last time, you went for 2. So you can do, since there's only 4 of us, everybody can get 2 from each. So do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Maybe a little bit of time. So has anyone seen White Zombie? That's with my little panel here.
I don't think so, no.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah, I haven't either. Have any of our contestants seen it? Yeah, I've never seen that one. So it's great. Okay. See, Paul, I'm getting the feeling is the big zombie buff here. So okay. So Creeping It Real is taking number 3. Okay. So let's give you a 3-point question here. What movie introduced the concept of zombies eating brains? Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to do the countdown. I'm giving you a few seconds more there. Okay, so do we know this one? Creeping It Real. I'm sorry, Paula. I stepped on you there.
Oh, that's all right.
So I'll give you I'll just give a second here since I know we're usually behind by about 5 seconds. So I'll give you 5 seconds here, and then we'll put it up there for grabs for everybody. I know this is that. Yep, that's it. Okay, so yes, it was Return of Living Dead, and this was something that I will be honest, I actually didn't know this. I actually found this out when I was coming up with trivia. So yeah, I didn't actually know this one. So good job there. Good job. Okay, so now we are going to Freddie's fashionable sweater. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I didn't know that. I felt kind of silly. I'm like, okay. I just assumed every single zombie movie had people eating brains.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that it had started with that one. That was, very interesting. 1 again. Okay. Okay. So, and this is the last time you can choose a 1, just to let you know, Bailey. Since we have 4 teams playing, we only have 8 per. So let me go back to question 1 here. Okay. So if you want to read this one, Paula.
Sure. Some argue that 28 Days Later is not a zombie movie. How did it change the way zombies were portrayed in future films?
Okay, well, it looks like Bailey doesn't know this one either, so this one is also up for grabs. What was it about 28 Days Later? And then I'm going to ask if everybody agrees that how people feel about this one. No one. No one. I know we're behind a second there. Okay, Paul gave a longer answer, but yes. They moved fast. So then, Paul, am I assuming you don't think these are zombies? And then I'm going to ask my panel too, and also Pennywise. Do you think that do you think that's 28 Days Later is a zombie movie?
I think it is. Yeah.
I agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody else agree? Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like Paul might not agree with that, but okay. So Pennywise, do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I'll do 2.
2. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So Emma Jane, this one's for you to.
How do people become zombies in The Walking Dead?
Okay. So do you know that one?
I've never
One.
seen The Walking Dead, but I'm going to guess and say from a virus of some kind.
No, that isn't. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that usually would be what it was.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of zombie stuff, so I don't know how I'm going to do it.
You're like, this is the one category that I'm like, no. Okay, so this one is up for grabs. So how do people become zombies in The Walking Dead, everybody? No, that's not correct either, Paul. No, that's not how they become. Wait, let me just read how he said that because. Oh yeah, no, Paul is pretty much correct. It's kind of worded a little bit, but everybody already has it. So yeah, so everybody's already been infected. So it is kind of like, but you can't get it until you die. So you have to actually die with the. Yeah, exactly. So Paul is correct. Yes. Okay. So now let's go on to Paul, something wicked. So do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And we're just going to go around and try to get through all of these questions, actually, because we're going really quickly, if that works for everybody, because then we'll give everybody lots of chances. No, Paul, that's a better way to. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine because it's actually is 5. Okay, Paul is going all out here.
All right.
Paul is a zombie expert. I can tell, though. I'm like, okay, he knows what he's talking about here. And I apologize, Paula. I've messed you up. I haven't been going in the order that the questions are on.
Oh, that's okay. I'm finding them. That's all
okay,
right.
good. Okay, because I'm like, okay. Okay, so let's go. Let's try. I'm trying to get one that would be. Okay. So in Night of the Living Dead, when zombies are eating the bodies in the burnt out truck, what are the actors actually eating, Paul? I know this is a little bit tougher question there, but it's 5. Oh no, that's a 4.1. You wanted 5 points. I apologize.
Oh.
Isn't that one supposed to be 5 points? Yeah, that one's 5 points.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say on my sheet it's
yeah,
5 points.
it says 4 points on there, but this one is 5 points. So apologies for it having a little error there. Let's do countdown. Okay, Paul, do you know what the actors were actually eating in Night of the Living Dead? Hi, Jen from my streaming bubble, who will be on our Slashers episode. Nope, that is incorrect. It is not cold chicken. Nope, that's not correct. And when you see this answer, you will all want to gag. So I don't know how these actors did this, but yeah, as a little hint there. So I'm throwing it out there if anybody else knows the answer other than Jen, because she's not a contestant. Nope, that's incorrect too, Lisa. Okay, so Pennywise or Freddy's? No. Okay, Freddy's, you know that one? No. I'm guessing no. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. That's why it was the 5. It is actually 5 points. I guess it's 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put the answer up here and be prepared to be grossed out because I don't know how these actors did this, but of
It's
course this was
disgusting.
slow budget. Yeah, it's so gross. Oh wait, let me just make sure. Ham covered in chocolate sauce, so not even red meat. So it was ham with chocolate sauce. So just imagine that tasty treat. So for your next holiday meal for Christmas, why don't you suggest that you do ham covered in chocolate sauce? I'm sure that will go over tremendously well. Anyone else want to just that sound appetizing to anyone?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that is horrible. Well, and a lot of the actors, I guess, got really sick. And I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they do combine. You know, sometimes you combine meat with chocolate or with something sweet. Or yeah, I mean, everybody's like, no. That's true. Honey baked ham is a thing. Yeah, that's true. But still. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to try it. Although, you know, that would be kind of like one of those where you do like a TikTok video, I guess. I don't know. I'm not as hip as some of the kids these days. Okay.
I don't think I want to try that one. No.
Okay, so we're going back to Creeping It Real. So do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'll give you a second here. 1. Okay. Going for the easy now. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure which question I am on for number 1 here. Sorry, 1 second here. Okay. So if you want to read that one, Emma.
In Zombieland, the characters use names of what in place of their real names?
Okay, she got it. So I was trying to get that off there. Yep. That's a really truly 1 point question there. Yep, cities. I should have put a bonus on there, like you'd get a bonus thing if you could name all the cities. This won't be worth anything, but I'm just curious who can name all the cities that the 4 main characters were. You can put them in the comments. Just this isn't for anything. I just am curious. Everyone's silent. The one thing, babe, the one thing I could have gotten. Well, anyway, okay, you guys keep going there. No one, okay. So Freddy's, Tallahassee, Columbus, Little Rock. Yep. And there, no, I'm even. Oh no, yeah. There's one other one. Give time there, but so Freddy's, Bailey, what would you like? For yours, you can, because you've already done the 2 ones. So do you want 2, 3, 4, or 5? Give you a second there. Yeah, there's only yep, Wichita. That's it. Yep. So those are the 4 main. Yep. And I love Zombieland. 2. Okay, so we're gonna go to 2 here. So let me just double check which ones have been, because I was being stupid and not doing them in order. So okay, so go to question number 4. Okay. So let's see. Come on, Bailey. Okay. Who played Scarlet in 28 Weeks Later? Oh, sorry. Gotta do the countdown. Bailey. Okay, I'm throwing it out again. So Bailey doesn't know this one, so I'm throwing this one up for grabs. So I'll give a few seconds here. I mean, I'm glad the print is really tiny, or you could be like try and really like get your nope, that is incorrect, Paul. Okay, so throwing it out there. Yes, that is correct. So keeping it real, got it. It is Rose Byrne. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, so now we are going on to Pennywise. So do you want, start let me get rid of this one. Do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I'll try another 2.
Another 2? Okay. Okay, I should have been keeping track of these. Okay, so we can do 2, question 5. Okay, so Emma, if you want to read that, I think I just read that one last one. Didn't I read that last one? Yeah. Okay, so Emma.
In Warm Bodies, how does R keep Julie safe from the other zombies?
Okay, do you know the answer?
I've actually never seen this one either.
Oh, you should see this one. This one is so good, really. I highly I'm not a fan of, well, I'm not going to say it's because this is actually an answer to a question on this, but it's really, really good. I highly recommend this one. This is one of my favorite zombie movies. Okay, so I'm throwing this one out there to the crowd. Does anyone know the answer to this one? Even if you're not like normally a fan of zombie movies, this one is a good one to watch. I'm just going to tell everybody that. So, you know, it's a different kind of one. And yes, in the zombie blood. Yes. So, because he's a zombie, so he smothered her in the blood. Yes, it's a great movie. It's a great movie, Bailey. I do agree with that. Okay, so Something Wicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how is everybody liking this so far? I hope everybody's having fun. I know it feels like it's going really fast here. So, and I'm sorry that zombies isn't the category for everybody, but I figured that would happen. Some of these are going to be like really up everybody's alley, and then some are not going to be everybody's alley. So, and just as a reminder, we're doing yeah, it is awesome. Okay, so Paul wants a 4. So we're doing vampires next, just as a reminder. So let me see where I am on 4s. Have we done a lot? We only did 1 4. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to do. Okay, so let's give you 4 question 2 here. Okay. I think Paula.
In The Walking Dead, what happens to the opening titles from season to season?
And Paul got it. So, man, you are a zombie expert here. And I love how you even like expand on it. It's pretty awesome. You're like, I'm going to keep going further in it. That's pretty cool. So yes, Paul is right. They do decompose through time. So yes, so way to go. Okay, so now we're going back to Keeping It Real. So I can't remember if you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I haven't been good at keeping track of that. Do you know how many Creeping Real has said for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think it's all 1 for each of. I don't remember. I should have gone back, but it's up to you, Creeping It Real. So let me know which number you would like. Yeah, I think you still have some for each one. Okay, 3. Okay, so let me get you question 3 here. Number. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, so this will be question 3. Level 3, question 1. We haven't asked that one yet. Okay. Okay, what is the name of the bar in Shaun of the Dead? Okay, and Creeping It Real doesn't know this one, so throwing it out to everybody. Does anybody else know what the name of the bar is in Shaun of the Dead? Give me a second here. Yep, and then there's zombie expert Paul again. Yes, that is correct. It is the Winchester. So, also if you are a fan of Supernatural, as so many of us on this show are, then yep, tie into that as well. So, yep, it is the Winchester. That is correct. So, okay. So, Freddy's Fashionable 2, 3, 4, or 5, because I know he did 2 ones. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is fantastic. I agree. It's one of the best. And keep in mind that some questions on it, free space. Oh, Bailey.
Somebody's playing her bingo card.
Yep, because that is on our bingo card for our regular live streams. If people don't know, on our bingo card, Supernatural is our free space. So, Bailey, would you like 2, 3, 4, or 5 for your level? But yeah, and keep in mind, some of these, if they're comedies, might end up also appearing on our horror comedy episodes. So just know that, like Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland. And I think Warm Bodies is a little bit of a comedy. When we were recording, okay, so she wants 2. When we were recording last night, frequent panelist Meg, who will be on our vampires one, she argued with me that it is not a comedy. I think it's a comedy. So, I don't know. People who've seen it, tell me if you agree, not with me. It could sway my votes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's, okay, so we'll do question 4 here. Sorry, 1 second here. We didn't already do question 4, right, Paula? No, we did. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay, so Emma, I think it's you. I probably lost track there too.
In Warm Bodies,
that is
we did that one.
Yeah, we just did that one.
I was like, I read that one too.
Yeah. There you go. Read this one. This Warm Bodies one.
Warm Bodies has striking similarities to what Shakespearean story?
And that is correct. Romeo and Juliet, which I almost gave away that answer earlier. So yeah, and that's why Meg argues that this is not a comedy, because it's loosely, because it bears a resemblance to Romeo and Juliet. I think it's still a comedy. I agree. It's a rom-com because
It
it's
could
like
be a comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, even though it bears a resemblance to Romeo and Juliet, it's still funny and it is a rom-com. I agree with that, definitely. Okay, so Pennywise, what level would you like?
I think I'll do 1 again.
1 again. Okay. Okay. Let me just see what one question I'm on. Okay, so we'll do 1 question. 5 for level 1. Okay. Oh, sorry. Paula, is it you? I think it's you, Paula.
Okay. In Train to Busan, the zombie outbreak is caused by what?
Okay, have you seen this one?
No, this is maybe I want to see.
Okay, I know. I'm like, please let her see this one. I like want everybody to get at least a couple questions, but I think you're the only person in costume of the contestants, so you know, so you've probably got that in the bag if you are the because I haven't received anything from anybody else, so you've got that in the bag at least. So this is up for grabs. Did I? No, that is not correct. That's what it usually is. Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. Yes. Paul, our lovely, lovely zombie trivia. So I'm just curious, Paul, I'm just curious, is this like one of your favorite horror genres? Or do you just connoisseur of all of them? But just throwing that out there as a question there. And Paul, you're next too. So go ahead and give me a number there. And I agree, Susie. The fact that you hear a zombie say bitches, man, in Warm Bodies, it's automatically a comedy. Exactly. Although Freddy says a lot of lines like that. So you could say that any Nightmare on Elm Street movie is a comedy. I love horror too, Paul. It's my favorite genre, as everybody on here knows. And we are going to be knee deep in horror, not just through this, but on the podcast starting really soon. Okay, so Paul is doing 3. You don't want to challenge yourself anymore. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do 3 question. I guess 2. Sorry, everybody. Trying to switch here. But yeah, look for us to be knee deep in horror. Sorry, my thing just does not want to go fast for me today. Is it this one? What's this one? Okay, who was the original choice to play Jim in 28 Days Later? Okay, Paul, do you know that one? And you're not out of 5s, Paul. You have 1 more 5 left because you get 2 of each. So you do have another 5, just to let you know. Nope, that is incorrect. So I am throwing it out to the crowd. Anybody know the answer to this one? And there's a story behind it that I'll share once we get the answer, if anybody knows the answer. Maybe not. Give it a few more seconds here. Because there is the whole big story that goes to it that is very interesting, little behind the scenes little trivia here about this movie. I mean, I think ultimately the right choice was made. I think Cillian Murphy was absolutely perfect in this movie, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like no one knows that one. So let me give you everybody the answer, and then I'll tell you just a quick little story behind this one. So it was Ewan McGregor. In case people don't know, Danny Boyle and Ewan McGregor were like really good friends. They did a lot of movies together, of course. Train Spotting, thank you, in my mind, and other movies like Shallow Grave, which is a really good film. I recommend everybody check that out. And then they had a falling out. I think it was over like that movie that he ended up doing, The Beach, which he ended up casting Leonardo DiCaprio and was originally going to have Ewan McGregor, but the studio was like, no, you got to have a big name, so let's get Leonardo DiCaprio in there. So they had a falling out. So that's why he ended up not being in that movie. They've made up and they're friends now. But so that's the little behind the scenes trivia. I love Ewan McGregor, but I actually think it's great that it ended up not being Ewan McGregor because I think perfect casting choice. Okay, so we're going to Creeping It Real. I'm just double checking to make sure if there are any ones that you have already used up the 2 on. Really quickly, sorry for the delay here, everybody. Maybe ones. It actually doesn't look, except for like maybe ones. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty full. Okay. Okay, so Creeping It Real. It looks like maybe ones you have, but what level would you like to go with? Yeah, but they are friends now, so that's the important thing. Okay, so we're going to 2. Okay, let me just double check myself so I don't give you one. Okay, we'll do number 7 for 2. Sorry, everybody. I was trying to get faster here, but okay. I don't know whose turn it is.
I think it's mine.
Okay.
Due to a mess up with copywriting, this film appears in other horror films quite often without filmmakers having to pay a dime.
Okay, so Creeping It Real. Do you know the answer to this one? I'll give you a few seconds here. And I actually toyed with the idea of doing this for the start of this because we wouldn't have gotten in trouble. So I was toyed with doing like clips and stuff from this movie because I knew we wouldn't get in trouble. See, Emma Jane, you could talk. Yep, exactly. Creeping It Real. Yep, it's Night of the Living Dead. So you could talk freely about this movie, Emma Jane, and you would not have a single copyright issue.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's why you'll see it in lots of movies, not just horror films, but that's why it appears so much. So if you ever wonder why they messed up the copywriting when it was done, so poor George Romero having that just completely just being screwed there. But it was something with this. I can't remember what the exact details were, but yeah, he got pretty screwed there. So okay, so Freddie's fashionable sweater. You're out of 1s and you're out of 2s. So did you want to go to 3s or 4s or 5s? But yeah, that's why I toyed with doing that. I was like, hey, we could just play clips from that,
Right?
to start out, and I wouldn't get in trouble at all. But To It's Wonderful Life. Yeah, I don't know that. Did it happen to It's Wonderful Life? Is that doesn't have any copyright issues either? I mean, that appears in a lot of movies.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. You know, one thing that you will always run into trouble with though is Happy Birthday. Like that's why in movies when you see it there, it's usually, or TV shows, they'll sing it kind of differently because there's all these copyright issues with Happy Birthday because there's no real clear line of who owns Happy Birthday, and it's not like in the public sphere. So be careful. You're out of twos, Bailey. Oh, Plan 9 from Outer Space too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could play all of those on here. So Emma Jane, you can cover every single one of those on your YouTube show and without a single care in the world.
I've got it all set.
You've got it all set. Okay. So I'm assuming Bailey wants to go to 3. We'll see. That's okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So I'm going to give you question 5 here. What breed of zombie dog plays a big role in Resident Evil? So this is the breed of the dog here. No, not a lab. Yes, I drew that picture. I didn't really draw that picture. So it's up for grabs. I mean, you can kind of just guess a breed too. It's anyway. It was a cool picture. I was very happy when I found it on Canva. That's where we make all of our things. Yep, Paul is right. I mean, I'm shocked that Paul. I mean, I'm just absolutely shocked. Okay. Oh, and Creeping It got it in just after Paul. So but you were right too. So yeah. Okay, so Pennywise. I'm trying to think.
I'll try a 4.
A 4? Okay. Okay, let's see what number 4 I'm on. Okay. We'll do the first one here. I haven't done that one yet. Sorry, everybody here. Okay. It's up to you, Emma.
Is it me?
Yeah.
In World War Z, how far do they count to see if you will turn?
Okay. Take a guess.
I'm going to say 30 seconds.
Oh, no. So I'm throwing it out there. Yeah, Paul, I'm just giving you a hard time. I just think it's I think it's great. Okay, so throwing this out there. Nope. You are wrong, Paul. And Lisa got it right. Yep. So Creeping It Real, you got it right. 10 seconds. Awesome. And has anybody else noticed that the countdown music, when it first starts, the 30 seconds, does it sound weird to anybody else? Like it's kind of like an I don't know. Maybe it's just my end. Must be just my end.
I haven't noticed it.
Okay, so Paul, I think you've still got the 1s, the 2s. You do have one more 5 left. trying to think if you have any of them that are out, but just let me know.
Fours. He's out of
He's out of
fours.
fours. You're out of
Yeah.
fours. So 1, 2, 3, and 5. So he's not out of those, correct?
No.
Nope. Okay. 5. Okay. I knew that was coming. I'm like, I know he's going to do a 5 here. Okay. Okay, so we'll do the last 5 question just for fun. I'm just going backwards here on you, Paula. Okay, so
No
we're doing
problem.
5, question 8 for
Okay.
5. Okay. And I think Emma just read that, so I'm
it's
going
me.
to you, Paula.
All right.
Okay.
What was the name of the I can talk. What was the name of the 2007 horror film that was about people in Manhattan who turned into rat-like zombies?
Okay, Paul. Do you know this one? Give you a few seconds here to catch up to the backlog here. Maybe he doesn't know this one. Nope, that is not correct. Okay, so I'm throwing this out. This is a very good movie, by the way. I highly recommend this movie once you find out what it is. Anybody? I drew that rat too. Just kidding. Yeah, rat zombies would not be fun. I mean, they're rat-like zombies, and that's just even worse.
Ugh.
Yeah. The worst for me would be zombie bunnies because I am actually afraid of bunnies. I'm not afraid of sharks, not afraid of snakes. I've had a snake. I'm not afraid. So, but yeah, zombie bunnies. Imagine that.
Just like Anya.
Exactly. That's why I love her so much because I remember that when I'm like, finally, someone knows the truth.
They look so cute and fluffy.
Exactly. But they're hiding behind that is this.
Mhm.
See, they're just exactly. Yes, yes. Bunnies.
Yep.
Yes. Anya was the best. She was the absolute best. Okay. Well, nobody got that one, but I do highly recommend this. It's called Mulberry Street. It's a very indie film, and yeah, it's very creepy, crawly, icky, but it's really awesome. I highly recommend that one. Okay, so now let's go to Creeping It Real, and I'm being really bad at keeping track of what you're out of Creeping It Real, but I know you're out of a couple here, right? Yeah, you should definitely check it out, Paul. I think you'd really like it. It's really good and creepy. 4. Okay, so you're going to take 4 here. I'll tell you really quickly, Paula, which one I'll go to. Okay, so I'm going to go to, let's see here, 4, question 5. So let's go there. Points 4, question 5. Sorry, everyone, I'm trying to be faster. Okay. Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the mall that people took refuge in George A. Romero's 1978 film, Dawn of the Dead? Okay, so do we know this Creeping It? I'll give you a couple seconds here to catch up to us. And then I'll throw it out there to the crowd here in just a second. Nope. Mall of LA. I like that answer though. But nope, that is incorrect. So throwing it out there. Anyone else know the answer to this one? And your host did a really bad thing. I just spilled a drink all over everything. So
Oh no.
yeah, I know. I'm like, good going. It's the zombie infection. Yeah, that's not correct, Paul. Yeah, it's not the yeah. So I'll give a few more seconds here and then reveal it here. At first I was like, I wonder if this isn't a 4-point question, but now I'm realizing it is a 4-point question. I questioned myself. Okay, so I am assuming that one. So it's Monroeville Mall. Yeah, so that's not Monroeville Mall. I couldn't find a picture of Monroeville Mall. But you know, malls are creepy in and of themselves sometimes. So, although malls are already kind of a dying breed, I don't know. I think so,
Pretty
right?
much.
Okay, so Freddie's fashionable sweater. I think you have 1, 3 left, and then you have 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know, Bailey, as I clean off. Did anyone make the cocktail, by the way? I'm just curious. 3. Okay. Yeah, because Chrissy from Creeping It Real came up with those. I want to give a shout out to her for doing that. So we are going to go to for 3. Question number 6 and 3 here. 1 second here. Yeah, so let me know if anyone did. One of our other contestants who isn't here for this one is going to actually be doing TikTok videos making these. So just to let you know. So I don't understand TikTok, but we do have a TikTok account that the other Erin graciously created and helps with she helps with all the social media that I don't understand, like Instagram and stuff. Okay, so here is question number 6. Who is it that's reading this one now? I can't remember. I just read this one. Okay, Emma. Okay, thank you. See.
In The Walking Dead, what do the survivors theorize most attracts walkers to humans?
Okay, well, Bailey didn't know, but she did guess noise, and that is incorrect. So throwing it out there. Good guess, though. So anyone know this? Well, good. I'm glad you put your bartender skills to the test. Yeah, I mean, the drink list is so awesome. I didn't create it. I apologize. I'm doing a margarita. Yep. And Paul is amazingly correct again. I'm just giving you a hard time. That's awesome. Oh, and Creeping It Real got in just under the wire. So both of you actually are really, really doing well. I don't know where we are on standings here, but yep, that is correct. It is smell. And just because I want people to see that I put a big nose. Yep. Okay, so Pennywise, what would you like? And I don't know if you're out of any of them. I'm sorry. I'm just being bad about yours ones because I can't go back through comments and look.
I'll try a 5.
Oh, going for the 5s. Okay, so let's see where we are at 5 here. Okay, so we will go with 5, question 3 for level 5 here.
Okay.
Oh, I already was on there. Why did I switch off there? Okay. Whose turn is it to read this? I'm sorry, my brain is dead.
Okay. In the original Dawn of the Dead, several members of the marauding band of bikers were played by members of a local motorcycle club. What was the name of the club?
Okay, Pennywise. Take a guess, even if you don't know.
I have no idea. I'm going to say the Dead Club. I don't know.
No, but that's awesome. There was a dance beat club here. There was a dance club here that was called the Deadbeat Club that I used to go to all the time. It burned down, but that just reminded me of that. So does anybody else know this one? See, I did the question. This is also 5 points. It says 4 points, but it is 5 points. So that got a little messed up there. So sorry. Nope, not Hell's Angels. I'll give it a few more seconds here. Yeah, Paul got it. I love giving you a hard time about it. But yes. Pagan's Motorcycle Club, which is kind of, I mean, you know, kind of an interesting thing to put in there. But yeah. So I didn't know that either. See, a lot of these I was looking up. I'm like, okay, let's see what questions I can get that might be kind of hard here. Okay, so Paul, you are Paul's out of 5s, right? And out of 4s.
He's out of 5s and 4s.
So Paul, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Tom Savini became a member. Yeah. The great Tom Savini. That's someone I would love to interview on the podcast. Okay, so you're taking a 3. Let me see where we're at the 3s here. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to do number 7 of the 3s. So let's go to number 7 here. Okay. I don't know whose turn it is to read. See, I'm being bad.
Yours.
About this. I'm sorry. See, I should know that. Which 2009 novel combined a classic Regency romance novel with slavering hordes of the undead? I decided to just let the clock tick down there. But yes, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, which I have not read and I have not seen the movie. It is one of those. I'm not a Jane Austen fan, I will say that, but it's one of those that I actually probably would read because of the fact that it has zombies in it. Anyone on the panel a fan of it?
I have only just read a little bit of it. I haven't read the whole thing, which, given that I love Jane Austen, I know I'm slacking, but
Bailey had the answer all typed out in the hopes that he might not know that.
They did the whole series of the Jane Austen ones, I think, too, didn't they?
I think so. Well, and there was also Abraham Lincoln, the vampire hunter thing. There's this movie called out there.
I'm sorry. I know.
There's this movie out there, and it's not going to be on our vampire thing, so I'll throw it up there. Called Jesus Christ, the Vampire Hunter or Vampire Slayer or something. It's all about Jesus hunting vampires.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Like in Jesus times too.
I think actually it's more modern times because I know the way he's talking is very. I mean, this was like 80s or 70s. It's like one of those really B movies. It's very hard to find a copy of it. But yeah, it's It's a great one. It's a classic. Okay, so we are going to Creeping It Real. And what are we out of for Creeping It Real? Do you know? I think we're out
don't
of a
know.
couple. Okay, sorry. Let me just look here. What we're out of for Creeping It Real. Sorry, everybody. I should be keeping track of this. Oh, well, I can't go. It won't let me go all the way up here. I'm pretty sure oh, well, she's taking 5 anyway. I know we're not at 5s for you. I didn't mean to sound it like that. Like, I know you didn't take any 5s. Okay, so we will do. Okay, so we will do question 2 for the 5s here. If I would have been doing these in order. No, that's not true either. Okay, so I think this is up to you, Emma.
What is the name of the animated prequel to Train to Busan?
And this is 5 points. It does say 4 points once again, but this is 5 points, so apologies. Okay, so do we know this one, Lisa? Give you a few seconds here to catch up to us, and then we'll open it up if you don't. I think this is the one that they're actually remaking. American is remaking this one. I believe it's this one. No idea. Okay, so I'm opening it up. Anyone? I made the 5 questions pretty hard. I know.
Oh, Paul got it.
Paul got it. I'm shocked. I'm not giving you that hard. But yes, that is correct. I have not seen this. I don't know if Paul has seen it. But yeah. Okay. So Bailey did a 5. So I think you still have a right. That last one that Bailey did was a 5, right? Let me see. No, it was a 3.
No, a 3.
So 4. I think you're out of 3. So now you're just 4 and 5, Bailey.
Oh, that's terrible. Don't we subtract points for bad puns?
Yeah, we subtract 10 points for bad puns here. Okay, so she's taking 4. Let's see here, I'll do question number 4. 4. Okay. Okay, so I think this is up to you, Paula.
Okay. In the original script for Night of the Living Dead, what term did Romero use to describe the zombies?
Okay, Bailey, do you know the answer to this one? Nope, that is not correct. Corpses is not correct. So opening this one up. You know, I don't know if the rest of my panel does this, but every time, nope, that's not correct either. Not brain eaters. But I don't know if everybody, yes. It is ghouls. It is ghouls. Yes, zombie is never used. Very correct. I don't believe that's one of my other questions. I was going to say, don't say it, but that's not one of my other questions. But yes. Paul is correct. ghouls. And that was not from Night of the Living Dead. I just like the picture. Yeah. Okay. So now we are up to you, Pennywise, and I've been bad at keeping track of what you're out of. So
Me too.
I apologize. I apologize to everybody, but we're kind of just I think it's fine. So
I'll do another 4.
okay. Let's get you to another 4 here. So we'll go ahead and do 4. Do 4, number 7. I'm just trying to tell you that, Paula. Okay, so I think this one is me, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Name the little-known 2009 zombie movie which finds medical students on a skiing vacation who discover the impossible. Zombie Nazis. Okay, so do you know this one, Pennywise?
Oh,
It's a great movie. I'm going to say that again. Okay, so anybody else know the answer to this one? Give you a few seconds here. Paul shockingly knows it. I will stop giving you a hard time eventually, but he does know.
Nah.
This is a great movie. I highly recommend this movie too. Go seek it out, especially if you like zombie movies. It's a really, really great one. So yeah, it's a very different kind of zombie movie, as you can guess. Okay, so Paul, I know your 5s and 4s are gone. Are his 3s gone too? Let's see. How many more questions do we have left here? I'm just going to quickly just see how many questions we have here. 1 second here, everybody. So we have a lot of 1s still left. I'm amazed, but we have 3 of those. 4, 5,
12?
6, 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do 3 more rounds here, right? 3 times 4 is 12. It is very good. I agree, Paul. It's really good. Okay, so Paul, I know you can't do 4s or 5s because you're all out of those. I don't know if you're out of 3s yet either. So
I
1, 2, 3.
think so.
So we've got 3 more rounds left after. Well, no, because so we've got 12 more questions left.
I think
Did we
so.
somehow miss one because there are 4 people?
Well,
Oh, it's okay. We'll go through it. Some questions. 3, if not 2, we'll do 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 3. Okay, so let me see. I think we've only got a couple of 3s left. Okay, so we'll do question 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Who's up for this one? I think it's you, Emma.
What is the name given to the predatory fleshless zombies in Warm Bodies?
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, Paul. Yes, that is correct. I won't mark you down for the spelling. But yes, that is correct. That is correct. Okay, so creeping it. It's up to you now. And I'm not positive what everybody's out of, so we're just kind of just going to do a free for all. We have questions. We have a lot of ones left. I will let you know that. Actor, not speller. Yes, actors do not need to spell. It's very true.
Right?
They don't need to know how to spell. Hey, I'm a writer and I forget how to spell all the time. Okay, so we're going to do a 1-pointer here. Let's see. So we're going to go. We're going to go to question number 6 for 1 here. So I'm having fun. I hope everybody is having fun. This is the first time we've done this long of a one, so it's going to be a long one. Okay. Who read the last one? This is the bad part that I'm not very good at. I think it's you, Paula, right?
Is it me? Okay.
Or Emma, you read the last one, right?
I just read the last one.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay.
All right. Who directed the remake of Dawn of the Dead?
Okay. So do you know this one, Lisa? Give you a few seconds here. Yep, that's correct. And did you know that one, Paula? Zombie Tiger.
I actually did.
I was going to say, you better know that one. And the remake, I will maintain to this day, the remake of Dawn of the Dead is one of the best zombie movies ever made. Say what you will about Zack Snyder, that movie is fantastic. So if you haven't seen that one, go see that one too. So hopefully this also gives you lots of zombie recommendations. I also just want to throw out there, and I don't know if anybody else is doing this, I'm dancing every time the 30 seconds.
Every time I'm just sitting in my chair going.
But I'm not the only one. We can just start a little dance party here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So we've all been dancing. Yeah. I mean, it's such a catchy tune. Written by James Gunn. That's why it was good. Yeah, of course you have to throw it there. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. You're right.
Probably.
But still. Okay, so Freddy's, I think you've only got 4s and 5s left there. So you want to go for the big guns? They're both big guns, I guess, but give you a minute here. But yeah, we could have a little dance party afterwards, a little dance off here. I should make that part of the I won't do it. Don't worry, I won't do it for this one, but I should make that 4. Okay, so I should make that part of like the costume contest. I'm not going to make you do that, Pennywise. Don't worry. But I should make where you have to dance if you're on here.
And dance to that music. That same music.
Right. Yes, just to that music, which it doesn't, after a while, it probably would get kind of old, but okay, so 1, 2, 6, and 7. So we'll do 6. Okay, so 4, 6. 4, 6. Okay. That's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
What brought out the zombies in Sugar Hill? I'm really pulling out the ones for you, everybody. Okay, so do we know the answer to this one? Food poisoning. I like that answer. Has that ever been a cause? I think that should be a cause, but that is, unfortunately, that is not the answer. So I'm throwing it out there, but that should be. I think that should be what should lead to the next zombie apocalypse.
I think that was in Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, that was one of them?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true because she ate the bad. What
The
was
bad
it?
clams or whatever.
Yes. That show was so good. That show
Oh,
was
so good.
Yes. Such a bummer that they canceled that. And they,
I
of course,
know.
they canceled it, leaving it on like a.
On a huge cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you are right, Paul. That's voodoo. I was like, am I going to stump Paul with this one?
Not
Yes, that
today.
was, yeah. And Timothy Olmanson, or not Olmanson, Timothy,
Oliphant.
Oliphant.
thank you. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I love him so much.
Oh, me
Okay.
too.
So Pennywise, I haven't seen that one, Paul, but I just love the question. So Pennywise, it's up to you. What would you like?
I think I have another one. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think you do. Okay, so let's go up to ones. We have a lot of ones left. Oh no, we don't. We only have two
We
ones
have
left.
two ones
Sorry.
It changed so fast.
Okay, so we're going to question number 7 for one. Well, let's go here. Okay. Which
Halloween.
Oh,
sorry.
No, go ahead. I couldn't remember it was. So go ahead.
Which Halloween song includes the following lyrics? The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun.
Pennywise, take a guess.
I think it's the Monster Mash.
It is.
I finally went first.
I now have that song stuck in my head.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was part of my plan, was to get that stuck in your head. Yep. Okay, so up to you, Paul. Almost there. And I'm glad we're getting through all the questions. I was hoping we'd get through all the questions. I know this is a long round. This is probably longer than most of them will end up being if all the teams come, but if they don't, they don't. If it's just 4 each time, that works too. So, and then I'll be curious. Okay, so 2. He's questioning whether he should take 2. He's probably questioning he's out of 2. I understand. Let's see here. Okay, so 2, 8. This is the last 2 one we have on here. So, and this one's up. I think this is you, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I have to get there to it.
Which band won the Best Song Award at the 1995 MTV Europe Music Awards with their song Zombie?
And Paul got it correct. I was thinking this was a question that probably everybody should have gotten. It probably should have made it a 1, but I didn't. Yes, and see, this is the Cranberries, but yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
I think that counts as a bad pun.
Sorry. I get docked some points. Your host gets docked some points. I think part of my flesh is falling off here anyway. I'm not stuck on very well. Sorry. Okay, so now we're going back to you, Creeping It Real. So I'm going to have, it's funny because I have the 30-second countdown song stuck in my head. 5. Okay, let's see. What do we have for 5 here? We have a lot of 5s left. That's where most of our questions are now, at 5 level. Okay, so we're going to go to number 3 here. So, number 4. Sorry, we already did 3. So question 4. Question 4, level 5. And this one is me. I actually remembered this time. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong one, but that's okay. According to Max Brooks' Zombie Survival Guide, what is the safest manner of transport during a zombie apocalypse? Oh, my thing is going slow again. It's not letting me do. Sorry, everyone. It's not letting me do the countdown. There we go. Okay. Come on. Okay, creeping it. Oh, nope, that is not correct. So I'll throw it out there. I know all the 5 ones say 4 on it, but once again, I assure you this is a 5.1. As you can tell, I mean, I decided to really make them hard. Yes, yes. Jen from my streaming bubble, if people don't know this, Jen is my podcast brain twin. That's what I have called her. You're right, Paul. It is a boat. Yes, yes. So, yeah. So, see, Jen is okay with all the puns. She wants all the puns. See, you love my little zombie boat that the zombies can't get on.
Love it.
Isn't it just absolutely perfect? Okay, so Freddie, do you want to go for a 5, Freddie? Did you go for a 5 last time? I can't remember. Bailey. I'm calling you the. I have to go out and take my dog out after, and I'm like, should I like take my makeup off or should I leave it on?
I think you should go for it.
You think I should leave it? I'll be like, it's not Halloween yet. Yes, it's September 1st happened. It's spooky
it's okay.
season.
It's okay.
Yeah, are you okay? I'm fine. Why do you ask? Okay, yes. Oh, sure for the 5? Okay, leave it. Everyone says to leave it. So I will leave it and I will document if anything happens. Okay. And if people get really scared and they call someone, I'm going to blame everybody here. So just know that. Okay, so we will do question number 4, which was the one I intended to do the last time, and I messed myself up. So question 4.
What real-life insect is susceptible to a zombie-like virus?
Okay, Bailey, do you know this one? And this is one that I'm letting like part of it. Tick, is that even an insect? Yeah, an insect is a tick. I mean, insect is a tick. A tick is an insect. But that is not correct. So I'm putting that there. I'll give a few seconds for everybody if anybody else knows this or wants to take a guess. It's an insect. So it's not bunnies because they're not insects. You're exactly right, Paul. And I do want to say, after I put this, I went, well, everybody knows that the G word is actually considered a slur now, so I want to put that out there, but that is the actual name of these caterpillars. This isn't one of them. It's just a caterpillar that I thought it was a cute picture. So that's why I put it there. And I want to tell a quick little story about one time when I was a little kid, we came home and there was this like dead, like miller moth kind of, and it was like huge. I'm probably exaggerating because I was a little kid, but it looked like it was about maybe like 5 feet wide and tall. So it was very scary. And I don't think
5 feet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And it was
god.
dead.
That's
I
insane.
and you know, I'm a kid. I was a kid, so I'm probably exaggerating this in my mind.
I've seen some pretty big moths, but wow.
Yeah. Mice can get
Mice-
infected by the same
See, that's how the zombie apocalypse is going to happen.
ants. Yeah, exactly. Ants would be
Ugh.
terrifying because there's so many of them and they're so small and you couldn't really step on them to kill them for that kind of thing. But yeah. Okay. So now we are up to you, Pennywise.
I think I have another 5.
Okay, we do have a lot of 5s left. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll do 5, 6. So question 6 of not part 5, but level 5. Okay. Whose is it to read this one? It's you, Paula, right?
I think so. What odd thing did Brenda do in Return of the Living Dead Part 2 from 1988?
Okay, Pennywise. Got a guess?
I have no idea.
Want to take a guess?
I guess turn into a zombie.
Nope. Kind of close, but nope. Okay, so I'll throw that one out there. And Susie says ants are susceptible to cordyceps, which is a zombie-like virus. It was used as inspiration in the zombie game Last of Us. So that's what's going to happen is all the insects are going to get zombie virus, and that's what's going to finally
And
do
then
us
they're
in.
going to turn us.
Yeah. Nope, that's not correct, Paul. Paul guessed inserted blades and knives and clothespins, very punk rock, into her flesh. No. I mean, that might have been one on there, but that's not what, no. No. This is something that'd be very weird. I don't know why you would do this in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. So I'll give a few more seconds here. And that was a huge guess.
Eat?
The ultimate body mod. Yep, that's very true. I'll give a few more seconds here. Tell me, Paul, if anyone jumps in there. Okay, so it looks like, oh wait, someone just commented. Fell in love with a zombie. Aw. Well, no, but you were kind of on the right little track there. There was kind of a combination of things. Like even Pennywise, you were kind of on a track there in a way. But this is what she let her boyfriend eat her brains. There's her boyfriend right there eating her brains right now. I mean, why would you
True
do
love.
that? That's like a really messed up relationship.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really messed up. Okay, Paul. That is love, but it's also really screwed up love.
Yeah, very.
You know, that's kind of messed up. You're like, okay, I'm willing to die. So, okay, Paul. Trail mix. Oh, in trail mix. Another bad pun. Oh, Susie. By the way, if anybody likes, okay, you're going to take one. If anybody likes American Horror Story, we are doing live tweets for the new season of American Horror Story every Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Me and Jen from my streaming bubble, and Susie joins us too. And it's a lot of fun. We've been having some fun with it. And Susie's tweets are absolutely hysterical. You can watch me just drool over Finn Whitrock's amazingly beautiful hair. Okay, so we've only got one question left for point one, so that's question number 8. This is the last 1-pointer, everybody. Sorry, if I can get to it, this is the last 1-pointer. Okay, who's reading this one now? Now I can't remember.
You.
Okay, it's me. What 14-minute music video directed by John Landis features a bunch of dancing zombies? And yeah, I was like, I don't even know why I'm doing the countdown. I'm like, anybody would get this. I guess probably pretty much anybody would probably get this one. I'll put the picture up there though. Anyway, but yes. Oh, Thriller spelled very, very correctly.
Thriller.
So that was wrong then. See, you had to spell it that way. So we're out of ones. We're all out of ones. I think we have a few more left here. So Creeping It. Finn's hair is its own character. It's true. And it's like the most beautiful thing in the world. So you can watch me just geek out about Finn Whitrock's hair. Seriously. But it's been fun. So if you like American Horror Story, join us for that every Thursday. Okay, so level 4. Okay, I think this is our last 4.
Last 4.
Yep, our last 4, which is question 8. Okay. I'm glad I'm not having to read this, Emma, because I might not, because I won't pronounce this very well. So Emma, good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you. Which zombie movie was originally known as Night of Anubis?
Anubis.
Anubis?
Yeah.
Okay, Creeping It. Giving you a few seconds here, and then I'll open it up. Nope, incorrect. Wasn't Dawn of the Dead. Sorry, I should probably announce that if anybody doesn't see that. But so I'll give you a few more seconds, throw it out there. We're almost to the finish line. This one took a little bit longer than they usually will. We are going to try and keep them a little bit shorter than this, but I think it's fun. Yep. Paul Newitt, Night of the Living Dead is correct. Okay, and we're all out of 4s. So we just have 1 3 and then and then 1 5. So we only have 2 because I messed up on one in the beginning. So we don't have that question anymore. I don't even, did you mark the one that I messed up on? Because I might throw it out at the end and just see if anybody remembers. Okay, so Bailey, I think you just have question 5 left anyway. You don't have another 3, so we'll do the last 5 one, which is question number 7. So this one is for you, Bailey, since that was where we are at for you. Okay, thank you, Paula. Okay. Okay, so Paul doesn't know anything about werewolves. So everybody keep that in mind.
Show up that night.
Right.
Yeah, show up that night because Paul doesn't know anything about werewolves. Okay. So Paula, this is to you here.
Okay. What gory zombie fest from 1992 was directed by none other than Peter Jackson?
Sorry, I have ice in my mouth. So, excuse me, Bailey doesn't know it, so I'm opening it up to everybody. Like my picture there? And he got and he got the AKA there too, because this is how I put it: dead alive, also known as brain dead. So, but most of the posters show dead alive. So yes, that is correct. So now we have just one more question left. I'm going to just do this last one here, and what we're going to do here, I know it's up to you, Pennywise. So this is the last one. So it's 3. So I know we had another one here, but we'll just, since I gave that one away, I apologize. So we're kind of off here. Was it 3 was the last one? Yes. Okay. Number 8. Okay. So question 8 for 3 points. Who's reading this one? I'm sorry. Is it me?
You.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. What TV show features zombie real estate agents? Okay, you know this one, Pennywise?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm throwing it out there then. Oh, in New Zealand. Then I shouldn't give you those points then, Paul. No. Yes, and that is correct. It is Santa Clarita Diet. I was like, when we started, when that was mentioned earlier, I was like, uh-oh. But it wasn't giving away what they did. So yes, that is correct. Creeping It got in there first, Paul. So okay, so what is do you have the final tally really quickly?
Not yet.
Okay, well then I will just say that Pennywise, I know. It is funny that we just talked about it, because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, that won't give it away, I don't think, but so Pennywise is the only one that dressed up in costume other than my lovely, amazing panelists. So you do win a podcast sticker with our brand new horror logo on it. So you can just let me know, towards the end of it, if you would like, either glossy, matte, or transparent. So, and there should be in the email that I sent you for this night, there's a little link to it so you can see how it kind of looks. So it doesn't have that black background on there. So yeah, so congratulations. Thank you for dressing up. I don't know, was there more to your costume too? Because I want to see.
I just have like the blood dress I can show.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, thank you so much for dressing up, and I'm waiting for Paula's final results here. I think I know who won this one, but I think we all pretty much know, but I'll just wait and see how it turned out here for sure.
A minute here.
Oh no, it's fine. But I just want to, and then Emma, Jane, if you want to say again your YouTube channel, and I should probably put it in or if you want to just tell everybody again where they can find you.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is TV Takes. That's the name of the channel. You can go to tvtakes.tumblr.com for more info and stuff, and everything is there too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Emma Jane. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And once again, she was the winner of our first ever one. Paul came in second on our first ever trivia event. So, yeah. So, and then of course on Wednesday night at 7:00. So it's going to be an hour later, but I promise we'll try not to go as long as this one did. Although I had a lot of fun. So I hope everybody else had a lot of fun too. We're going to be doing vampires. So that one should be a lot of fun. We're going to have Meg on that one. Paula's going to be back for that one as well. And I'm really excited for that one. Vampires is one of my favorite genres ever. So I'm really excited to talk about that one. And then after that, we'll be taking not a break, but we won't be back until the 18th to talk about werewolves. Which reminder, Paul is not good at werewolves, so everybody out there, make sure you show up for that one. And then after that, aliens, and then so we kind of did a creature little block there, and then we'll be going on to other things as well. So thank you to all the contestants. Boo werewolves. So thank you to all the contestants who showed up and came. This was a lot of fun. I hope you all had a lot of fun too. And it was great to have you on the panel with us too, to be enjoying this as well. And we have great panelists coming up. Like I said, Jen from my streaming bubble, I'm mentioning her again just because she is my podcast brain twin. We are like twins. So she's awesome and amazing. And she's going to be on some. Susie's going to be on some. We've got some great guests, panelists coming on too from other podcasts, as well as for our final night body horror, Neil Frazier, who does amazing horror posters, is going to be on, and he is designing a horror poster for the grand prize winner. So I'm saving the reveal of that until later because I don't want to tell everybody until it is completely done and I can show it to everybody. But he does amazing work, so go look him up, and he's going to be on our body horror one. If he's still he's in the UK, so his time zone is a lot different. So we'll see if he makes it. He's like, I'm going to. But okay, sorry, we're still waiting for the.
Almost there.
Hurry up, Paula. Jeez.
I know. So slow.
But once again, all these points are going to carry over. So.
Okay. We have a final count. Our winner is Paul with 61 points.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
That feigning the shock face there was amazing. And was second place creeping it?
Second place was creeping it with 18 points.
Wow, that's quite a little difference.
Let's see. Make sure I'm looking at this right. Bailey was in third place with 4 points, and then Pennywise had 2 points.
Okay, so those are the standings. The other 4 teams are at 0 right now,
Yep.
But it could all change. And look for an email from me on Tuesday. You should receive that with, again, some of the same stuff as you did before. So thank you again to everybody. I really appreciated it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I hope everybody had fun. And congratulations, Paul. You also will get a sticker. So once again, I'll be in contact just to see which. It'll probably be towards the end of the event that I'll send everything out, just so it's all at the same time. So just in case you win a bunch of other stuff, so it's all in the same kind of shipment. So yeah, so thank you again, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their night. Be safe out there. I will report to you if I get anybody worried about my safety. So thank you. Good night.
Hey.